Previously on MasterChef. The battle began to crown Singapore's best home cook.
I want the apron really, really badly.
12 standouts claimed the white apron.
You are our top 12!
I want to be the next MasterChef.
Coming up, Asia's rock and roll celebrity chef.
You want me to strip in front of the camera?
The heat is turned up to 10
I don't know what to do.
as hard-earned aprons are ripped away.
I can't do it.
Around this battle-ready kitchen. It's decked out with everything you'll ever need to create mind-blowing food.
The MasterChef Kitchen is packed full of the best and most innovative appliances, like the Swiss perfection of Vizuk's ovens, cooking tops, freezers, and fridges. And the CS Fresh Pantry has a huge range of the best ingredients, including organic and sustainably grown produce.
Singapore's next MasterChef is standing in here right now. Who is it gonna be? With the title comes the most precious prize of all, the MasterChef trophy. This really is the opportunity of a lifetime.
I think the best part about MasterChef is the fact that you can be a retiree, you can be a student. Anyone has the opportunity to become the next MasterChef.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I'm a dentist student. Before I had braces done, I spoke with a lisp. Because of that, I was made fun of in school. I got teased quite a bit. I guess food has always been a safe space for me.
Cooking was how I escaped from whatever I'm dealing with since I was a kid.
So I owe it to my younger self, with crooked teeth, to win MasterChef.
What better way to fire up the competition than to welcome a guest known internationally for his progressive cooking and for breaking the culinary rulebook. He's a star of Chef's Table, and his restaurant held the top spot on Asia's 50 best restaurants list for 4 years running. Please put your hands together for Chef Gaggan Anand.
I'm like, oh my God. Chef Gaggan has been an inspiration for me. His style of cooking, the way he interprets his menu is quite amazing.
Gargan, welcome to the MasterChef Kitchen. Thank you so much for joining us here. We are delighted to have you.
Thank you for bringing me here and right on the beginning, so it's a good time to see them face off. When I arrived in Singapore, I felt this was the melting pot of Chinese, Indian, and Southeast culture. And you see this mixing to the part of the cuisine and the culture here. And that's very inspiring for us here.
You know, we spend a lot of time saying, cook from your heart. What does that mean to you?
Sometimes we cook too much to impress others, but I think the best thing is when you cook for your parents, for your loved ones, for your family. You don't think to impress your family member, you just cook from your heart. And I've been doing that all my life. I think that is very important.
So, Gaggan, I believe that you want to dangle a carrot in front of these guys to push them to the next level?
So the last two standing, irrelevant who wins the competition, will spend 3 months of internship personally with me. Training to be a chef.
Oh my God. I want this so bad.
Yeah! You will be my guinea pig. I will experiment on you. I will make sure that you will become a chef and you can't do anything else in life.
Chef, I love your food, but best of all, I love your outfit, and I want to have one of those.
You want me to strip in front of the camera?
I love that outfit.
If you win the competition, I give you my shirt, okay?
I will.
To the other 11 contestants, watch out, because I want that shirt.
We always love having you here, and we're so grateful for your tips and your internship prize. Thank you so much.
Thank you, judges. All of us, guys.
I really take inspiration from Chef Gaggan's words because it's a simple principle that brought him to where he is now. So getting an internship under one of the best chefs in the world today is very, very enticing.
All right, home cooks. First up, it is a taste test. Who's excited?
And here we have 3 Singaporean favorites. We have a Nonya chicken curry, we have a beef rendang, and we have a fish curry. Our versions of these 3 classic dishes share 5 common ingredients. Each dish was made with a Baba's spice paste as a base. We want you to identify the common ingredients added on top of that.
I'm like, yay, it's our time to eat.
For each correct answer, you get to pick 2 ingredients from the pantry to use in your upcoming challenge. So 5 right answers means you get to choose 10 ingredients.
You have 5 minutes to taste and write down your answers. And your 5 minutes starts now. Where you go?
I'm quite a new cook, so I'm not very sure I can discern the flavors properly. I was digging around, thinking, oh, what ingredient goes inside this, and what ingredient goes inside this.
All right, last 30 seconds, guys.
I'm telling myself I should get at least 1 so that I can cook something. I don't want to cook with no ingredients.
Last 10 seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Taste test is over. Let's find out whose taste buds are tops. The first shared ingredient is lemongrass.
Yay. And the second ingredient, ginger. Then we have potatoes.
Coconut milk. Final ingredient, curry leaf.
Yes!
So Alpha, you've got 5 right.
Yes.
Well done.
I get 10 ingredients, and these 10 ingredients is gonna help me in making my dish a beautiful one.
Who has 4? 3? Did anyone have only 2?
I am so disappointed in myself. How can I only get 2 right? Knowing that I only have 4 ingredients, I'm so nervous.
So you'll each get to collect between 4 and 10 ingredients from the pantry. But you'll also have access to the entire Baba's Masala mix and pure spice ranges.
You must include at least 1 Baba's Masala mix in your dish. Your challenge is to make a dish that showcases a creative use of spices.
The top 5 dishes will be safe from elimination.
I don't want to go into elimination. Charlene, just do your best. Just don't cook the worst dish.
Throughout the cook, we'll be tasting every element along the way to help us decide your fate. You have 60 minutes for this cook, and your time starts now.
Just getting a tray in the fridge already.
Is he making a dessert? Is it a curry challenge?
Spice mix and dessert.
I like the sound of that. We did tell him to be inventive, right?
Looking at the pantry is like 1,000 over ingredients. I'm trying to think how many answers did I get correct and how many ingredients do I have? Pepper, sugar.
I really don't know what I can cook with 4 ingredients. So I thought I can improvise the dishes that I've cooked at home.
Fiona.
Hi.
What are you using?
I have my chicken, cauliflower, bell pepper, and mushroom.
What spice mix are you using?
I'm using the masala to cook with the chicken. The
Okay.
red bell pepper will be a
Alright.
puree. For the cauliflower, I'll roast it in butter.
Only butter?
When Chef Damien looked at my ingredients, he doesn't seem to be impressed. It makes me so nervous.
Just think of how you can match those ingredients together to come up with a well-balanced dish. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, Raj.
Hello.
How many ingredients have you got here?
I have the chili,
Yeah.
I have onions, this red cabbage,
Right.
brown sugar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How about the spring onions?
Oh, spring onion is considered one.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it. I exceeded the amount. So I don't know what to do.
Contestant, it's your first cook. Make it fabulous. You've got 40 minutes to go.
I am going to do my version of a sambal goreng. Doesn't look like it, but it will taste like sambal goreng.
The only thing that I'm worried about is the flavors don't go together. So that's a challenge lah.
Jonathan, your cake mixer caught my eye.
I did a search on you and you said you like coconut ice cream. So I'm gonna make a raspberry and masala pound cake and serve it with a raspberry coulis and coconut ice cream.
Ah, music to my ears. I've never had that in my life.
Me too.
Oh.
So I hope it turns out well.
You're really pushing yourself today.
I really want to show what I'm capable of.
I'm excited.
Thank you, Chef.
Shamin, what's in your pet?
That's the prawn korma, which is not very traditional.
So korma, normally mutton or chicken, you've decided to substitute with prawns. What else goes with this dish?
I'm making the crispy egg floss. It's not traditional, and I'm going to top it on.
If this is going where I think it is going, this is going to be glorious.
I'm Shaman D'Souza, and currently I'm a homemaker. I've been a model, I've participated in beauty pageants, and I've been a Singapore girl for 11.5 years. Being a globetrotter, it has really influenced my cuisine, and I think that's what I'm bringing to the show. I'm gonna be Singapore's next MasterChef.
Naresh,
Hi, Chef.
so what is the dish?
So it's a pancit snapper
Yeah.
with a fish curry foam.
Okay.
I'm calling the dish Royal of the Sea because spices was used in India as a luxury commodity, and sea because I'm using a fish. And I'm trying to do rasam granita.
Ooh, I love the idea. Can I try this?
Yes.
Have you seasoned it yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, seasoning,
Yep.
acidity.
Yes.
Those are the two things. Remember,
Yes, definitely.
if you serve me something up
No,
there
I won't.
later
I
and you're
won't.
lacking in that,
No, I won't.
I'm just gonna chuck you in the ocean.
Guys, 30 minutes to go. Who's your baba?
Hey, Thomas.
Hi, I'm doing a crispy skillet chicken with some crispy potatoes,
So what spices are you using?
chili powder, and also the sambal mix right here.
So that's gone on the skin of your chicken.
Yes, correct.
What else is going in?
I'll be softening the carrots. This will be going in my potatoes, and I'll give it a mix.
So you're giving us a non-frozen version of a pack of frozen vegetables.
I will assume so.
Is that inventive enough? I'm not excited about Thomas's dish. He's pretty much just making pan-fried vegetables. It's so boring.
Fiona, right, with
Yeah.
4 ingredients. She's using only 2 spices to marinate the chicken, using the same spice again to do the cauliflower.
I don't see a lot of like acid or herb going on in her dish. Yeah, if you got so few ingredients, I would pick the ones that make the most impact, not cauliflower, not capsicum.
Correct.
But you know what? Let's give them the benefit of doubt. Let's see it develop a little bit more. Maybe they'll surprise us.
Yep.
Okay, guys, 15 minutes to go. Cook it nice and hero your spice.
Everything can go wrong. My biggest factor is the rasam granita. Hopefully it freezes on time, so I have enough time to scrap it out. Rasam usually is like a soup, it's never even cold. So this is something that I'm going to try. Hopefully it works.
Fiona, what's in the Thermomix?
It's a mushroom, and I added additional baba soup spice inside.
Soup spice?
Yes. Chicken is in the oven roasting now.
Okay.
With the masala spice.
What happened to the rest of the chicken?
I put it inside, some of them.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
to have
extract
more,
the flavor.
To extract the flavor of
All right.
the soup.
Very clever. It's sounding better than when I first spoke to you. Well done.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get plating. You have your last 5 minutes to go. Come on.
Based on today's.
Charmin, you're doing okay?
I've made this so many times, and unfortunately, my egg floss turned out like scrambled eggs.
What do you think is the reason for
No,
that?
this is, I guess my oil wasn't piping hot for it to crisp.
And you probably put too much egg at one time as well. You do have time. You do have 5 minutes. I do suggest you give it one more good go.
Thank you.
Jonathan, I ran all the way from the front because I knew you brought your cake out. How is it?
You can try this.
Okay, I am going to, right? Yeah.
If you haven't plated, I would be very, very, very worried. 1 minute to go.
Guys, last 10 seconds. Let's go. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time is up. Hands up. Step back from your benches.
As we were tasting your dishes throughout the cook, there were 5 dishes which stood out. They were cooked by Naresh, Shaman, Ilya, Jonathan, and finally, Fiona. Woo, woo. Well done, guys.
We'd like to take a closer look at your finished dishes. Naresh, could you please bring your dish up?
I'm still in a state of shock, being the first person called up. It's a pan-seared snapper with cabbage slaw, fish curry foam, and rasam granita. I used Baba's chili powder, coriander powder, rasam mix, and fish curry powder.
Naresh, I drink rasam. I really love it. This is not rasam. It's lacking a lot of flavor. But the idea of putting rasam into a granita, I think that's elevation at a super high level. That was why I chose this as one of my 5 favorite dishes.
Thank you.
I'm in complete agreement with Damien on the rasam. Really does miss the onion, the garlic, the curry leaf, a bit of mustard. But you know what? This is how you elevate a dish. This is exactly the right way to go.
Thank you.
Well done.
It's an unbelievable feeling. Seeing this kind of validation, it makes me want to do better.
The next dish that impressed us, Shamin.
It's a twist on prawn korma. It's 3 different cuisines combined in one.
Shamin, this thing here is gold. It is outrageous flavor. But what really wins everything here is the prawn, the korma, and the egg floss. That is outstanding.
It is inventive. It is so sophisticated. It's perfectly balanced. Keep cooking like this, Shamim, and you're going to go a long way. Thank you.
You want to scream, you want to dance. Ilya.
So today I've made this prawn sambal no goreng. The sauce is from Baba's rendang mix. The inspiration behind sambal goreng, but to make it more contemporary in that sense.
It's not really singing sambal goreng to me, but This is the most interesting take on sambal goreng that I've ever had. I love how you substituted the tau kwa with the halloumi and the way that you've done the okra.
Do you know what you've done really cleverly here? So you take a dish and you bring us back to sort of memories, familiarity, but it looks nothing like we think it should. That crispy okra, you should bag it and sell it, is the bomb.
Thank you.
Chef Audra, as long as I'm in the competition, I'll make as many okra chips as possible for you.
Next person up to the tasting table is Fiona.
I make masala spice lollipop chicken in roasted red pepper sauce.
Okay, you had the least amount of ingredients, right? Why did you pick these four?
I usually cook this dish, but in another form for my children. So I was running through my mind, what are the 4 ingredients that I can choose to make a dish that's worthy of MasterChef?
You've done better than a lot of people who had more than 4 ingredients.
Everything had focus, clarity, and everything was still very distinct. You know what's the ultimate flex? You could have done this with just 3 ingredients. Less is more. And this is the perfect example to illustrate that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
When I
Thank
hear
you.
such good praise from the judges, I just cannot stop smiling all the way.
The final dish belongs to Jonathan.
I prepared a spiced masala raspberry pound cake.
Where do we even start? Your combination of raspberries and spice, brilliant. That pound cake, it was perfectly loose and had the perfect crumb.
I literally am almost hearing. Can you see how moist my eye is? But it's not as moist as that cake. This shakes me to the core because of how good this is. I think you've hit everything spot on. This is such a good dessert.
Thank you, chef. I feel very validated, and it's a sign to me that, hey, maybe I can actually win this challenge.
Today, I've got to say, hands down, this is one of the best tastings we've ever had.
Our top 2 dishes of this cook belong to Charmin and Jonathan. Congratulations to the 2 of you, and congratulations to the other 3. As part of the top 5, you are safe from elimination, and you may make your way up there to the deck.
I am just blushing when I hear that. I can't believe my ears.
Charmin and Jonathan, as the cooks of the best dishes, you have the power to make one more contestant safe from the elimination challenge. So please choose which of the 7 fellow contestants will be joining you on the deck.
It's Amin. Hi, Jonathan. I'm your friend, right?
I just look over at Charmin, and then she looked at me, and she's like,
Who will it be?
I am in a very uncomfortable spot. I can't do it.
It has to be me. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It has to be me.
I don't want to pick someone who I know is going to be amazing in the kitchen, and it will be very hard to do better than them in a future challenge.
All right, guys, you have to decide.
Okay, we'll go with Tiari.
Yay, I'm saved! I don't really know why they picked me, but just so relieved because I did not want to go through the elimination round.
So for the 6 of you still at your benches, now's the time to pull out all stops. Hang on to your aprons.
I feel like kicking myself. I need to work very, very hard if I want to keep this apron.
Listen, everyone, this is it. The first elimination round and your very first mystery box challenge.
Oh, mystery box. What's in it?
Take whatever ingredients you find under those boxes and transform them into a dish that demands you stay in the MasterChef competition. It's a tough break that one home cook will be going home so early on in the competition. So don't let it be you.
I do not want to be the first person going back. So I keep on telling myself, come on, you can do this. You can do this.
My name is Eka Mairina. I'm an award-winning singer and actress, but my true passion lies in cooking. Many people are shocked that I can cook. To me, cooking is all about love. If you love the taste, won't others love it too? And now, I'm here to spread the love and make my mark in the culinary world. I'm the next MasterChef.
On a count of 3, lift your boxes. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
When I lift up mystery box, I feel like, oh, this is all the ingredients that I always cook every day.
I see beautiful big fresh prawns. There is a pomfret, cherry tomatoes. There are a bunch of herbs like mint, rosemary, and parsley.
Before you is a selection of the finest produce grown right here in Singapore. It's surprising how many ingredients are grown here in our tiny island. And the list is increasing each year.
So immediately the prawns are like talking to me, come get me, come get me. I'm going for it.
Even though Singapore is land scarce, our local farmers have been adopting technology to allow us new ways to grow food. We have high-tech indoor farms growing vegetables and fish. And we're also farming at underutilized spaces such as rooftops. Your challenge is to cook a dish in 1 hour that celebrates the growth in local farming and show that Singapore produce is equal to the produce from anywhere in the world.
Right, everyone ready?
Yes. Yes.
Well, you better be, because your 60 minutes starts now.
Let's go, guys, let's go.
Let's do this! The local produce looks very good, something I'm familiar with. But I'm still conceptualizing how it's going to end up looking on my plate.
Mi Hong Kueh was the last dish that I cooked for my family. And so when I saw these ingredients, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Hi, Charlene.
Hi.
What are you going to do for us?
I'm going to do some variation of Mi Hong Kueh, and I am trying to do it like an egg yolk ravioli.
I love my Mi Hong Kueh, you know. It's one of my favorite dishes to have in the morning.
It makes me feel a bit nervous. Hopefully it's good enough for Chef Damien. My strategy is to just not cook the worst dish.
Come on, Charlene. Make us a Mi Hong Kueh that Singapore will be proud of.
All right, thermomix is coming out.
The magic weapon.
The plan is to use the ingredients in ways that are not commonly used and produce a dish that will wow the judges.
Thomas, what are you cooking for us today?
So I'm going to poach the prawn in the goat's milk. It will be served with some candied cherry tomatoes and with some of the parsley and mint oil, which I'm making.
And are you stepping it up?
Yes, definitely. I'm Thomas. I'm 24 this year, and
he's my boyfriend. Sorry.
I feel the pressure to be known as Jen's boyfriend, as she's the runner-up of MasterChef Season 1. But when cooking with her at home, I just feel comfortable when she's in the kitchen with me. I hope to build a happy food empire with Jen someday. But for now, my first conquest will be MasterChef Singapore.
Hello, Alpha.
Hi.
Tell us what's going on. You've marinated these mushrooms?
Yes, I have. I'm just gonna grill it to crisp it.
I like that. And oyster mushrooms do get nice and crispy.
I'm also planning to do steamed mantou buns with prawn filling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have any leavening agent at all?
Unfortunately, not.
Let's not even talk about any rice then.
I realize there's no baking powder, no yeast, so there is in no way that it is going to rise. I had to think out of the box, you know, turn the mantou to a crispy bread.
So I'm going to modify the mantou to possibly a flatbread.
Have you ever done this flatbread before?
I've done the flatbread at home.
Okay. If you find that you don't have the ingredients that you need for your idea, there's no harm in relooking that whole idea to begin with.
I'm pretty impressed with the local produce here because I really didn't know that we have such huge prawns. It's going to be wow.
Raj.
Hello,
You're
Chef.
awfully
How are you
quiet.
today?
Can you tell me what you're cooking for us
I'm
today?
going
There's a
to do
lot
today-
going on.
Yeah, I'm doing a prawn curry.
A good prawn curry?
A superb prawn curry for sure. I'm using all the herbs that I have because
Yes.
God gave us herbs. So we got to use all the herbs.
Do we?
Yes.
You know, you don't have to use everything, right?
Yeah, it's going to be wow. Trust me.
I have my doubts.
You know.
Because you know, rosemary is very
Yeah,
strong.
Just a tinge of it, just to add some zest to the whole thing.
Okay.
Trust
Have
me,
fun.
you're going to love it.
All right.
Eka.
Yes.
Wow.
Hi. I'm doing a Jimbaran-inspired barbecue.
Okay, you're gonna do fish and prawns.
I'm not too sure about the fish.
Don't be afraid of the fish. No, it's not gonna bite. When I go to Jimbaran,
Yeah.
I want to order everything
all
on the
the
menu.
seafood,
Yeah,
understand.
exactly. I would put prawns and fish on the plate.
My mind, I'm thinking, how am I going to plate this? Because the fish is so big and it's not like too pretty. But Chef Damien asked me to cook the fish, so I cook the fish lah.
Okay, guys, hero our local harvest. 30 minutes to go.
Looking okay. I've got my puree going and I have done the salsa bit. Now I'm trying to do the flatbread. I think this definitely will help me keep my apron for sure.
It's only 30 minutes left and everything's going good. I'm pretty much settled. All I just have is to deal with my mushrooms, deal with my prawns, and plate. In the previous challenge, I didn't get the chance to showcase what I'm actually capable of. And this is one avenue for me to showcase. And also, if I get through, it'll be a different person. It won't be the same person as the previous round.
Now, a lot of quite inventive cooks, but someone's got to go home.
The contestant I'm concerned about is Eka. I think it's too simplistic. She's doing like a Jimbaran-style barbecue.
It just feels very family, very pedestrian, very predictable.
Exactly. It is not what we want on MasterChef, right?
Now, my man Raj,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, he has used absolutely everything. He's doing a prawn curry, but he's also putting all the herbs in there. There are certain herbs that go together and
Yeah.
some herbs just don't,
Yeah.
right? It worries me.
Ooh, check out my prawn. Yeah, look at my prawn, look at my prawn.
All right, I want you guys to make our local Singapore farmers proud. You've got 15 minutes to go. Come on.
You have to hold that small button.
Press it.
Turn the knob.
Press it and release. Is the main switch
No,
on?
okay. You turn the knob first. Turn the knob first. Ayo! Oh, never even to turn the switch.
My garlic chips are burnt. So the garlic chips were actually a very big part of the dish itself because it provides a crunch. I think I have some time to do it. Second batch. I quickly slice some garlic, throw it in there, and somehow it got burnt again. So I screwed at chips. I'm going with some minced garlic. So I'm gonna crisp it up by just smaller bits, that's all.
Right, guys, you have 5 minutes left to channel the spirit of these local ingredients. Majula!
Let's go, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
It only takes 2 to 3 minutes to cook this fish and prawn, and I want it to be at its best state when it's presented to the judges.
I want you guys to start plating up. Make our local produce look as beautiful as it tastes. Come on, 2 minutes to go.
Everything going according to plan.
How am I doing for time? I don't know.
10 seconds left to go, guys. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back.
Good job.
So 3, 2, 1, hands up. I look down and I say to myself, now this is Andy on the plate.
I forgot about my mushroom and...
Now, there were a lot of amazing smells coming from that kitchen. but taste is everything. So let's start with Andy.
Let's go, Andy! Woo! As much as you're confident, but it's still nerve-wracking bringing that plate of food to the judges. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I titled this dish Undress Me. If you see, the first one is like fully assembled. And then as you go along, it undresses itself.
So it's fully clothed, half naked, completely naked. I'll take the naked one.
You have magic hands when it comes to seafood. I can taste all the different elements. You've got textures, you've got flavors. That prawn is perfectly cooked. The raw ginger sauce was a tad too sweet. But apart from that, it's a beautiful dish.
Thank you.
There's only one thing left for me to do, which is to...
It's hilarious. I didn't expect Bjorn to be undressing himself.
In contrast of my previous cook, redemption, baby!
Alpha, please bring your dish up.
It's pan-seared prawns with salsa atop of crispy flatbread with kale garlic sauce.
The flatbread is, unfortunately, not cooked. Did you try it?
Unfortunately, I haven't tried the bread.
I saw you doing some mushrooms. What happened to them?
I totally forgot about them.
You forgot about.
The flavor of it is beautiful, but I don't like things sitting on breads. Prawns, when you just cook it, the juices flow a little bit, so it'll soak into that. It then gets super soggy. Not a big fan.
Next dish, Raj.
So the name of my dish is Pretty Prawn Curry Fiesta. So I used all the herbs that was given to me, and this time I want to be entirely sure that the dish comes out wow.
One of the things I said to the other two judges is I don't want to see anyone make a simple fish curry or prawn curry today. But what you've brought is color. It's got all these other ingredients, and although it seems like you've gone way overboard, there is some sense in this madness. And for that, thank you for being Raj.
You know what I like about this curry? It's got elements of Malay, Sri Lankan, and Indian. It's a hodgepodge of different cultural flavors that I'm tasting. Raj, kudos to you, man.
Thank you! I'm feeling relieved after hearing all the comments. There's no way they're gonna kick me out. You kick me out, it's your loss, not mine.
All right, next up, Thomas.
So walking up to the judges with my dish, I'm expecting them to actually like it because I'm pretty proud of it. So I made a goat's milk poached prawns with some candied cherry tomatoes and with a touch of prawn oil and some herb oil as well.
Well, how did you do the candied tomatoes?
So I just made a very simple sugar syrup and just ensure that it's not too sweet and threw in my tomatoes, just like pickling it.
Did you try all your elements together?
No, I didn't. I tried it separately. I'm not prepared for this. Having a judge spitting out my food.
Thomas, I really wish that you tasted it together. It is absurdly sweet. We want to be surprised, we want to learn something new, but there's a bit of a line. For me, this dish has really crossed the line.
This entire dish together, it doesn't work for me as well. You know, Desserts are supposed to be sweet. This is sweeter than a dessert for me. It's just not something I want to eat.
Thomas, we still have dishes to taste, so keep your fingers crossed.
It's like there's a moment of silence. Like you can feel it, you know. And I feel like he has a very high chance of being sent home today.
Charlene, come on up.
It's mi hong kueh ravioli. It's inspired by the local dish mi hong kueh. I made a seafood paste, and then I used that to fill the ravioli together with an egg yolk.
You're hoping that it's going to be a runny.
I hope so.
The conundrum here is you want to keep the egg raw, but you want to cook everything else. There's a very fine line here.
Ooh.
I see yellow.
A perfectly cooked egg yolk.
Remember when I came to you and I said Myun Kueh is my favorite thing to eat in the morning? Now, if I can eat Myun Kueh like this every day, I'll be very, very happy. This is the kind of dishes we want to see in MasterChef.
You've made your noodle dough very silky and thin. I think there's a certain delicacy and refinement with what you've done there. So when you walk back to your bench later, I want you to walk like that, okay? With your head held really high, because this dish, outstanding. Thank you.
Congratulations. I'm super happy. I mean, inside, I breathe a big sigh of relief.
Up you come, Eka.
I call it Jimbaran-inspired barbecue with sambal hijau.
You know, Eka, I think the issue you had was to try and get a barbecue flavor. And I think that happened because you didn't know how to use the pan. Did you put oil in the pan? You're not supposed to do that. You should oil the ingredients and then grill it.
When anyone says that a particular street food dish is the inspiration, what we're hoping for is that your final dish is as good or better than that. And unfortunately, in today's case, your dish is presented exactly like the street food version, but doesn't taste as good as the street food version. Right, guys? There's one home cook who did absolute justice to our homegrown ingredients. Charlene.
Yay! I have finally cooked something decent enough to be the best dish. I am the queen of the underdogs today.
But you know what? Special mention, Andy. So close, so close. Just a feather shy of Charlene's dish. Well done, Andy.
Now, there are two dishes, unfortunately, really let down local grown produce. Please come and join us down in the front. He was ready. Thomas and Eka.
I'm actually quite disappointed myself. The past two challenges were not in my comfort zone, and I could have better prepped for them.
Thomas, when you try and conceptualize a dish, you can think about how the dish is going to look like, but step by step, as you reach the top, you have to always taste, 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 taste.
I really want to be in a competition and move on to the next round. If I had a chance to stay, I would do things better.
Eka, your letdown was you didn't know how to use the pen. You have to know everything that's here because you only get one chance. And you don't use the equipment correctly, you're gonna fail.
Honestly, I'm not ready to be going home. I didn't come to the competition hoping become a loser, right? I can get through this.
So, based on your dish today, we feel that the MasterChef journey ends for both of you. Thank you, guys. We all learned something from every experience that we have. It's been a pleasure having you here in the kitchen. Take these memories with you.
I'm not surprised with the result, but I definitely will continue to upgrade myself and be better chef from today.
No one thinks that they deserve to be eliminated.
Woo! Go Thomas! Eka!
I will definitely not stop cooking, and just being in the MasterChef Kitchen opens a new road for me.
Guys, things are getting real. There's only one trophy, only one of you guys gets it.
To keep you focused on the competition, you will not be going home tonight. We've arranged for you a combination with cooking facilities for as long as you remain in the competition. So head back to your lodgings, use your time to study, and we'll see you guys soon.
Next time,
Oh my God.
a battle to turn food scraps into instant cash.
Don't talk to me. I don't have enough time.
Delivers a fine dining jackpot.
It is insane!
Then odd ingredients. And a contender for the strangest ever MasterChef dish.